All right, let's talk about Germany's digital world. It's kind of got a split personality. There's one world that gets all the attention, millions and millions of eyeballs. And then there's this other world, a much quieter one, where millions of euros are changing hands.
So here's a weird question for you. What could a viral comedy sketch, the kind that gets millions of views, possibly have in common with a single 10-euro click on a boring legal ad? Think about it. What connects those two things?
Well, the answer is surprisingly not much. Actually, almost nothing at all. It's like they exist in two totally parallel digital universes, each with its own set of rules and its own motivations.
Let's put some names to these places. On one side, you have the attention economy. This is what we all know. It's YouTube, it's endless scrolling, basically anything that grabs our eyeballs. But on the other side, there's the intention economy. And this is where someone has a very specific, often expensive problem they need to solve right now.
Okay, so first up, let's jump into that world of pure attention. We're talking about the massive, sprawling universe of German YouTube.
And when I say massive, I am not kidding. Get this, a staggering 82% of the entire German population uses YouTube on a regular basis. That is huge. It's a core part of their media diet. So the big question is, what are all these people actually watching? Well, if you look at the data, it's pretty clear. The lion's share of all that attention, it goes straight to entertainment and comedy. Right behind that, you've got music and gaming. And of course, things like tutorials and tech reviews, they have their own big slice of the pie too.
But what's really fascinating is just how dominant comedy and entertainment are. I mean, it is the undisputed king on German YouTube, and this is especially true for younger viewers. For anyone between, say, 14 and 24, this is their primetime TV.
Then, coming in at a strong number 2, you've got music. Honestly, for millions of people in Germany, YouTube is just the new radio. It's where you go to find new artists, listen to your favorite songs. It's completely taken over.
And of course, we absolutely cannot forget the gaming juggernaut. Things like Let's Plays and live streams, they pull in these massive, super dedicated audiences that tune in every single day. So there you have it. That's the world of attention. Gigantic numbers, broad appeal.
Okay, now let's do a complete 180. We're going to leave that land of millions of views behind and step into a totally different universe, a world where a single click, just one, can be worth an absolute fortune. Welcome to the intention economy. Yeah, this quote really says it all, doesn't it? When you start looking at where the real money is being spent by advertisers, on things like Google ads, the whole picture just flips. It's not about entertainment anymore. It's all about finance and legal stuff and insurance. I mean, just take a look at these numbers. They're kind of wild. If someone searches for sell apartment, an advertiser is willing to pay over 14 euros just for that one click. Or how about private health insurance? That's almost 9 euros. It's a different game entirely.
But wait, look at this one. A single click from someone searching for child sponsorship costs an incredible 32 euros and 40 cents. 32 euros. Yeah, not many people search for it, but the few who do, their commercial intent is just off the charts.
So here's the key thing to understand, right? It's all about the difference in value. A click for private health insurance is worth 5 times more than a click for buy laptop. And you might ask, why? Well, it's simple. The potential lifetime value of that customer is just astronomically higher. And that, right there, is the intention economy in a nutshell.
Okay, so we've got these two parallel worlds, right? One has all the viewers, the other has all the money. The really interesting question is, where do these two worlds crash into each other? Where does all that attention finally meet the big money?
And here it is. This is the sweet spot. It's in topics like finance and investing. Why? Because they have a real, dedicated YouTube audience, and the ads around them are super valuable. The same thing happens with real estate walkthroughs, car reviews, or tutorials for business software. So what this means is that there are two totally different ways to succeed online. You could have a gaming channel, for example. You need massive numbers of views, but each view isn't worth much. On the flip side, you could have a finance channel. You might have way fewer views, but you can be just as successful because every single person watching is incredibly valuable to advertisers.
All right, so we've journeyed through these two digital worlds. What's the big takeaway from all this? It really all comes down to understanding and finding that profitable sweet spot. And here's the definition you can take with you. The sweet spot. It's that magic place where genuine audience curiosity, what people want to watch,
overlaps with high-value commercial problems, what people are willing to pay a lot of money to solve. It's the collision of the attention and intention economies.
So how do you find it? Well, here's the map. The smartest strategy isn't to chase the next viral sketch. Instead, it's about creating helpful content where people are already trying to solve expensive problems. Think about life's biggest financial decisions, right? Managing money, buying a house, choosing a car. That's where attention and intention collide. You see, the digital world isn't just one thing. It's these multiple universes, all existing at the same time. And once you understand the difference between what people watch for fun and what they search for when they have a real problem, you suddenly have a much clearer map of the entire digital landscape. And that map, well, it's in your hands now. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?